When I'm prototyping, I don't always care what color my materials come in, but sometimes it's important. This SLS part has been dyed black and tumbled, so you can see kind of the tumbled finish on the outside of the part. The interesting thing about the black dye is that if I take a knife and I cut away the black dye, you can see that there's white nylon underneath, which is cool, but sometimes the finish needs to be more durable than that. So if that's the case, I would just pick a black or a dark gray powdered nylon like this from Formlabs. This is nylon 11. When I cut into it, you can see that that's a black or a black plastic, kind of a dark charcoal colored plastic. And nylon, generally speaking, for prototyping is a really tough resin. I like it a lot. DI Labs has recently come out with this ultra white MJF, also a powder-based 3D printing technology. Really nice material, finishes nicely. This is all vapor smooth. When you cut through the middle, you'll see it's white powder on the inside as well. Through some of my service bureaus, particularly Advanced Tech, they have the Dimension system, so I can get white parts that are then dyed. So here you can see when I cut through this part, that's a white nylon with a dye applied to it, and an orange, or a white nylon with an orange dye. And you can get a variety of different colors. There's maybe hundreds of different colors you can get from Dimension. Sometimes the coloring is not super accurate. So in this case, the nylon that was used on this part was kind of like a milky white, not a true white, and so this color comes in really dark maroon, and it was supposed to be a little bit closer to like a red. So coloring of 3D printed parts is still kind of not great. This handle, if I cut into this part, you'll see is kind of like a dark brown that's been dyed yellow, so you can still even see some of that color through the dye finish. But these are all parts either done SLS or MJF or SAF. So SAF is also a nylon-based printing, similar to MJF, but with a few different improvements. And then this last one is Evolve Step Technology. So this starts with a powder, but it's more like a printer toner than a powder. So you can get really good surface finish textures. But these are some of the technologies I use for prototyping with powder-based 3D printing.